Alright, folks, so it's been a crazy day. I have been literally on the road all day. Wife had her doctor's appointment today. This was a better doctor than the other one that she had. They had to recommend her to this one because the one she had went through was through a different hospital system, and this was the one that she got approved for the hospital sponsorship. So she had to go through these doctors, and she was going to have two procedures with the other one, but now she's only going to have one procedure. And this doctor was more optimistic. It was a man doctor, and he was older, and he has a lot more years of experience under his belt, and he had some very reassuring things to say. Said that he didn't see anything wrong with the cervix. He still did a biopsy instead of putting that off for a separate procedure. She was gonna have three separate procedures with the other daughter: a biopsy, a laparoscopic DNC, then the hysterectomy. This man done the biopsy right there in the office and sent it off. And we'll know in 7 days instead of all this choice words I should not say of waiting around. But he was real optimistic. He said that he didn't see anything wrong with the cervix, which is really reassuring. So we just gotta wait on that biopsy now to come back, and then set the date for the hysterectomy. He said there's no point in doing a laparoscopic DNC when the hysterectomy is going to take care of the problem anyway. So what in the heck? I'm just gonna go ahead and say, what in the hell was that other doctor doing? I mean, really? Do I look rich to you? I mean, we don't have money to keep going back for all these procedures when they're unnecessary. This doctor was way more level-headed and had a lot less scary things to say. So here's to being hopeful that situation is going to get corrected very soon. But I started off this morning. What I say today was, did I even say? It is day. Gosh, I can't even remember what day we're on anymore. I'm sorry. Bear with me. It's been a crazy one. We've been chasing the roads all day with the doctor's appointment in between both of my children's pickup schedule. It was a crazy day of running the road for sure. And that alone can get to you, being in the car, driving that much. Traffic was just uncooperative. Seemed like we got caught by every red light, and then there was this one train we had to wait on. Yeah, we still got to everything on time, but it was pushing you like to the very last minute to do it. So stressful. So dang stressful. But we made it through it. It's day 90. Okay, finally. I should know that. Wow, won't be long before we'll be into 100 days of this intermittent fasting. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? I've almost made it to 100 days doing this. I'm going to have to try really hard to hit that 50-pound mark within the next 10 days. Wouldn't that be something to add to my resume? 50 pounds in 100 days, man. Heck yeah, that's got a good ring to it. We're going to make that happen, y'all. I'm going to make that happen. Y'all watch and see. Coming within the next 10 days. Yeah, it was raining cats and dogs this morning. I tried to do some video about the rain while I was pumping gas. The rain was sitting there blowing up on me while I was pumping gas, even though I was under a big roof. It was just nasty rain this morning. It didn't last all day. It's pretty outside now. It went away about half the morning. Was a big storm, and then it just went away. So after we got gas and everything, dropped my son off before we had to trot off to take my daughter to her school and the wife to the doctor's office. I came home and I decided to I hadn't had nothing to eat, and I hadn't stopped at Subway. I didn't have time for any of that today, so I come home and I opened that jalapeno jelly. I didn't have anything prepared to eat. I had the cold beef stew from yesterday. I guess I could have ate that. Had some cornbread left over, but I decided to try that jalapeno jelly, and it was pretty good. It was sweet and hot at the same time, so I made me a peanut butter and jalapeno jelly sandwich. In fact, I made two. That's what I ate early this morning around 10:30, just so while I was running the roads I could get something in. And then later after that, I stopped by Burger King. I wanted to try one of those Whopper melts they got now. I got the spicy one with some French fries, and it wasn't that good. I didn't even eat the whole thing. I had high hopes for it, but actually the best burger at Burger King is that double bacon king. That is the one to get if you go to Burger King. The Whopper melts will not last. I'm telling you now, that was not a good experience. Didn't like it. Go for the double bacon king if you go to Burger King. That's a good one. It'll make you full too. So when we finally got up to Woodruff, the wife was hungry. She hadn't ate anything since that morning. I ate the peanut butter and jelly, and I ate the part of that Whopper, man. Like I say, it had some nasty sauce. It didn't agree with me for some reason. I just didn't like it. I tried my best to eat it all, but I just could not. So we stopped in my daughter's school, or the town where she goes to school, and got me a chili cheeseburger and some onion rings. Now I eat all that. That's something a restaurant you've seen me eat it in the past. We stopped in there, and I got that chili cheeseburger with onions and some onion. I felt like my cheeseburgers levels were low today, because that must be why I'm getting cheeseburgers today. I haven't eaten none on camera in weeks. I haven't had any in weeks, so it was a welcome change to get the taste of a cheeseburger again. Turns out I didn't miss it as much as I thought I would, though. That chili cheeseburger was great, and the onion rings were good, but I just got it because it was available to get at the time, and that's what my wife wanted. So we were happy about the good news from the doctor. So hey, why not eat a little chili cheeseburger for celebration? Can't think of a better way to celebrate good news, right? But yeah, that's how my day went today. I was watching some YouTubers last night, some of the ones that I've watched in the past, and I know a lot of y'all have heard me talk about keto in the past, and I can honor the diets, for people who are actually telling the truth about what they're doing. If they're doing keto to cut out sugar and trying to amplify results through intermittent fasting and say that from the very beginning, I can respect that. I can. But I was looking at a couple of them last night. You can go to anybody's YouTube page, right? Click on their videos, and once you click on their videos, it'll bring up their entire video catalog. And over on the right hand side of the screen, it'll say sort by, and you can go to date added oldest. Some of these keto influencers out there, and not just the keto people, the carnivore people too. You go back and look at their oldest video added, and they're doing hairbrush tutorials, makeup tutorials, putting on fingernails. And you know, I like to dive into these people just to see if they mention intermittent fasting anywhere. And one of them, real popular one out there too. I mean, if I was to mention the name, you'd know exactly who it was. But I'm not gonna do that because pretty much all of them have the same story. They start off with these "let's go shopping for pocketbook" videos, and next thing you know, they're dressing up in a bikini on one left-hand side of their screen, you know, on their thumbnail, and then on the other one, they're showing a picture of themselves fat. You don't know how long ago that was, and you don't know how they lost that weight. I just wonder how many of them do it because something's popular. I mean, you do stuff like that, not only are you going to generate instant attention because YouTube is male dominated, because you got a hot body, a good looking body, and you know, women, you know, who actually want to lose weight, they'll see that side by side picture. Oh, she looks great, let me check out how she did it. What you don't check out is their early beginnings. What I'm saying is, if you're going to be influenced by someone, I don't care who it is, if you're going to choose someone to influence you in your weight loss, go into their video catalog. Go to the sort by and check out their oldest videos added, and see if they were talking about keto for the whole time, or did they just catch on to something popular, a niche that they could get involved in and make their numbers grow and explode and take off. Because I think a lot of them just done it for the clicks and the views and the monetization. Me, personally, I trust the fat people out there who are losing weight over the already thin people. I've already made this same mistake. That's why I bring it up often. There was one channel in particular that I watched, and you know, well, the one I was watching last night, the one I was just talking about, watched one of her videos. She was talking about, oh, what I eat in a day. So she screws up in this video. She's like showing her family cooking breakfast, you know, and she said, well, I haven't eaten anything yet, and my family's already eaten breakfast, but I'm not eating right this second. I don't feel hungry right now. So then she hollers about, yeah, it's about 10:30 in the morning, and she's eating 4 slices of bacon, talking about, I haven't eaten nothing since last night around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It was a little over 16 hours. And I'm like, aha! This person has never uttered a word about intermittent fasting on their video, but if you know the signs to look for, you can catch the devils in their acts. But yet at the same time, we'll see some kind of, you know, Thrive Market sponsorship. You know, you get 20% off if you use my code. All you gotta do is type in my channel name, and you don't think they get kickbacks off of that? I've mentioned this before. I think some of these people actually watch me, because, you know, people like me are a real threat to their narrative, because if people catch on that you can do it so easily, you know, and there's no way to market it. Well, the one I was about to tell you about, I used to watch and learn a lot of cooking recipes from. I actually put out some intermittent fasting stuff the other day. Had the nerve to talk about it, you know, and then go right back to making keto recipes. But she's like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. You're not gonna believe it. She talked about an intermittent fasting app that you can get on your phone. I'm like, oh, I've heard it all now. How you gonna get a phone to tell you to not eat? How you gonna get a phone to tell you it's time to not eat? Come on now. God almighty, come on now. You set you up a 16-8. You do not need the phone to tell you what to do.
I got tips.
Okay, baby. One more minute. She wanting some macaroni and cheese. And her daddy has got to be the one to fix it. Yeah, you don't need no app for intermittent fasting. That is the most ridiculous one I've seen yet. But even says it. Click on down below and you can get a discount on this app if you just use my name. Alright, folks, that's all I have for today. Till tomorrow, y'all have a good one.